Lord Howe Island is an idyllic place, World Heritage listed, and an excellent destination for a week-long holiday with several adventurous day trips to occupy your attention. The best is the climb of Mount Gower, which requires technical climbing skills and a local guide. Almost as good, but without the climbing or the requirement for a local guide, is the walk to Goat House Cave on the side of Mount Lidgebird. It takes less time than Mount Gower and offers impressive views of the northern half of the island, with typically clear views, while the summit of Mount Gower is often shrouded in mist. Lord Howe Island is a 2-hour flight off the New South Wales coast. The settlement is at the northern end, while Mount Gower dominates the southern aspect. The main mode of transport on the island is pushbike, with the majority of amenities in close proximity in the top half on relatively flat ground. For the Goat House Cave walk, the shortest approach is from the southern end of the road network, western side of the island. You walk up Soldier Creek and Smoking Tree Ridge. It's pretty windy again today, but it's quite sheltered in the rainforest. You can extend the walk to include Intermediate Hill, starting from the airport, and making a loop walk, returning on either side of the hill. Intermediate Hill has commanding views of the island and Mount Lidgebird itself, definitely worth visiting during your time on the island. From Intermediate Hill's summit, you can identify Goat House Cave under the impressive cliffs. The main walking tracks on the island should be easy to follow, with markers on trees every now and again to confirm you're still on track. It's a little bit rocky with tree roots in places, but it's pretty good going. The walk is suitable for most people, requiring average fitness and a little agility on some of the steep tracks. Track's quite obvious to follow. May not look it, but when you're walking along, you can spot on the ground where the pad goes. Pandanus tree. I always think they look like they're upside down. Got some ropes here, not necessarily needed. I can imagine when it's raining these rocks would be lethal, very slippery. Possibly the Lord Howe skink. Very small. More direct, rocky walking, scrambling. The background noise is a cacophony of cicadas. Slippery slab. Good to have the rope because the rocks are very slippery. More fixed ropes up a steep section. The track climbs about 400 vertical metres up to the cliffs of Lidgebird before contouring east for a bit. Goat House Cave is about 500 metres above sea level. Eventually emerge into the open and find some ropes leading to the goat house. The fixed lines provide some drama, like a Himalayan expedition, but for anyone with a bit of bushwalking experience, the ropes shouldn't be needed. The cave has a small cliff band underneath. An easy scramble leads up into the cave with more fixed ropes for confidence. Bring a lunch with you. The goat house is a lovely perch to spend an hour or two enjoying the view north with the island stretched out before you. The goat house is a great place to sit and relax and watch the world move by with the changing clouds, sunlight and seas. The goat house, without any goats. You can see the little climber up the side with the ropes. And the view out to the lagoon at the north end of the island. And we've got a masked booby, I think. And it could actually be sitting on its eggs, I don't know. So there's a ball of fluff there, which will be the baby. There is Ball's Pyramid. It's 23 kilometres from Lord Howe Island and it's 551 metres above sea level. There's Mount Gower. That is the highest point, and spectacular Lidgebird here. Big cliffs. When you're ready to head back to town, return the way you came, or make a loop hike via Boat Harbour for yet another different view of the island. The Goat House Cave is one of the must-do activities while on Lord Howe Island.